Hey Spuddies, PotatoMcWhiskey here, and welcome back to Let's Play Civilization 6 as China. So, we are working on a little bit of stuff right now. We have all of our walls are in the process of being built. We're getting some trade routes. We're getting more amphitheaters for more great works of writing. We're getting some builders here to do some chopping. We've moved Magnus over here. We have a theater square on the way in this city. We have monuments and all that sort of good stuff. We've generally speaking, we've got some good stuff happening. And it might not be immediately apparent how this all ties in together. So what we're trying to do is hit conservation at a very particular time, usually right about when we start finishing all of our Renaissance walls. So we're going to get started on medieval walls here so that we just immediately gain tourism. What we're basically trying to do is what... I guess I don't know what I want to call it, but I think I'll call it tourism slinging. Basically, you want to hit conservation. That will sling your tourism up. The first thing you hit is printing. That's a tourism sling. It doubles all the tourism from your great writing. So that's a sling, right? Then we want to hit conservation. That's a tourism sling. I'm trying to remember, there's another one in here somewhere. It's in here somewhere. If I can remember where exactly it is. There is one that gives you extra tourism from Great Works. No, there's another card. Is it here? This. We want to hit this card. We want to hit this card. This gives us tourism from Great Works of Art and Artifacts. Then we want to hit this card for Great Works of Music. Then tech-wise, we also... So, all right, let me try to explain the strategy that we've been going for basically since turn 1. We're trying to hit conservation so that we get tourism from walls. We're trying to hit mass media so that we can build a Crystal Redentor. We're trying to hit democracy so that we can get massive production from our districts. We are trying to hit urbanization and... urbanization and capitalism so that we can get shopping malls, which give us tourism. We're trying to hit cultural heritage for this tourism boost. We're trying to hit satellite broadcasts, and we're trying to hit social media because this also gives us a tourism output. In terms of science, the notes we're trying to hit are, generally speaking, printing for a tourism sling. We also want to hit all 3 of masonry, castles, and sea tactics because that gets us more tourism. And in between all of this, we just want to build as much infrastructure and wonders as we can. Then we want to hit steel or radio. The order of these doesn't matter. Sometimes I used to like to go for radio first. Now I try to go for steel first. You hit steel. Typically, I might tap industrialization before I go steel. You go steel, radio, computers, and then you're done scientifically. Steel will give you the Eiffel Tower, which will give you appeal on all your tiles, which mean your seaside resorts are really powerful. Then you have the Crystal Redentor. Your seaside resorts are already really powerful, and then the Crystal Redentor doubles their power. Then you hit computers. Computers will double all tourism yields. So you basically, you increase the base power. Let's say the base power of a seaside resort, right? Let's say the base power of a seaside resort is 4 tourism. You add +2 from the Eiffel Tower. Now it's 6. Then you double it from the Crystal Redentor. Then it's 12. Then you double it again from computers. It's 24. You're getting 24 tourism from a single tile in your empire. Let's look around. Let's have a look at the tourism map mode here. All right, let's see. In total, this district is giving me 16 tourism right now. And this is a wonder with great works in it. This one's giving me +3. Like 24 tourism is huge. That's why we want to hit that combo, right? It's basically like it turns each and every single seaside resort tile into like an almost fully built theater square with no modifiers in terms of tourism generation. It's really, really powerful. So that's why we're trying to sort of hit that tempo, right? You hang on there. So hopefully that kind of explains the general strategy. There's not really much subtlety to how you get there. It's really just a matter of getting there any way that you can. There's nationalism, and in the most efficient way that you can. We've gone a very inefficient route, and we're playing China, who doesn't have particularly good bonuses for this, other than just like slightly better builders. What's really, really important when you're going for this strategy is do not research civil engineering. Ever, okay? You literally delay this as long as possible. I click on conservation. I can go to conservation before I go to civil engineering, and the reason why is because I'm still building walls. And because I'm still building walls, I don't want the policy card limes to go out of date. I don't want to get obsoleted because I'm still building walls. So I want to delay that as long as possible. And besides, I think I need natural history to get the mass media anyway, so I'm not actually technically losing out on anything. I would like to have built an archaeological museum to get the boost here, and also have researched the astronomy technology. Out of curiosity, perhaps I could research astronomy here. 12 turns, not likely. Oh well. I do want to get a university, it would be good. I'd also like to go explore the other continent, but I need to have finished 2 harbors. Actually, speaking of which, I have built 2 harbors. We are going to finish siege tactics, then we're going to go for cartography. I should really build a couple of galleys. 13 turns, that's a long ass time for a galley. Which of these cities has a good production? None of them. The answer is, of these cities, none of them have a good production. Can I just purchase galleys? 260. I'll build one and I'll purchase the other. And then I'll go for cartography so that I can explore. Do I care? I just want one galley that I can turn into a caravel so they can go explore the other continent. So yeah, whatever. Since we're not planning on researching, we're not planning on unlocking exploration. I mean, it does give our pastures an improvement, but I'm not, you know, it's not necessary. Mine there, mine there. Now the city has a fantastic production line and a massive population that we can put to good use. Did we place all our districts in here? It might be a good idea to place all the districts in here before the city goes. Did I really lose Suzerainty? Give me this back. Right? I need this fresh water, okay? It's critical. These cities out here don't survive without that water, right? Hang out there. We don't have enough faith generation to really generate relics, but it's fine. He's converting my cities. I will convert them back with inquisitors so that he is wasting his time and faith. Explore over there. I want you to come back down and explore this a little bit. Yeah, he's upset that I'm doing a lot of chopping, but you know, bully for you, buddy. Alright, there's siege tactics. We completed the industrial zone in here. The city does not have very good production, but that is okay. We're going to work on medieval walls anyway. That's not what I clicked on at all, but okay. We are going to place a theatre. Do we place a theatre square here? More room for great works. Do I just go for the commercial hub for the gold? Sure thing. In the meantime, build a granary so you can grow more. Oh my god, the swarm of apostles never stops. Alright, we're going to finish those walls. We're immediately going to do Renaissance walls. We want to get these walls done now. We want to get them done as fast as possible while we still have limes. There's now a clock on how long we have limes. Refuse deal. So going for a culture victory, it's really important to get a lot of land. You can kind of make do without a lot of land, but it's pretty important to have a lot of land. Theoretically, I could settle down here, but I'm not going to. I'm going to establish an embassy with you. This guy will declare friendship. I want to get a friendship with as many people as possible. The less people that hate me. Okay, I need to worry about France. Hold on. France's military score is super high. She has a massive army. This is no bueno. Okay, I need a unit that I can build relatively cheap. Relatively quickly. I need a unit that I can build in a short amount of turns. That unit does not exist. Run away. You're going to return. You're also going to return. Medieval walls will be completed in here. I really would like an archaeological museum. I don't think I'm going to be able to build it in time to get the boost that I want. So that's not so important. What I also really want is a campus because I'm neglecting my science too much. So I'm going to get the campus, need the science just as much as culture in a tourism victory. Well, not just as much, but it's good to have. It's good to have a good bit of science because there's some really important boosts locked behind science. 25 gold per turn is actually pretty insane. So I'm going to take that deal. Besides, I still have room for a great work anyway, and I'm about to generate another one. Okay, there's mercantilism.
The individual has some possibility. New grass.
25 gold per turn is pretty insane, so that's why I took that deal. You are going to do what? Let me have a look. City is working. Garbage. I could put farms over here. Farm triangle. Yes, farm triangle it is. Go, do the thing. Oh my god, I need another Inquisitor. Yeah, of course it would spawn it in the one place that I don't want it to spawn it, which is right here. Doesn't spawn it in the city, but you know, that's life. Yeah, it would be good to get more crossbowmen to defend myself. See, he immediately attacks me. But the good news is I can just rest in the city and then attack them back. You heal up there. Get another great rider. He will park his bad self right there. You're waiting there. I want to save this build charge until he exhausts all of these goddamn apostles that are being annoying. Can I get another Inquisitor? No. No, I cannot. So unfortunately, I built... This Mont Saint-Michel was a mistake. Don't ever do this. Don't ever go for the Mont Saint-Michel. It was a mistake. I wanted to try it out, see if it maybe worked on lower difficulties, but it just doesn't work. The tempo of the game, the way that I play it, just doesn't give me time to take advantage of the Martyr. Because I just don't invest that... Oh, I should have taken that trade deal, because I just don't invest that heavily into religion. I just splash a little bit of religion here and there to get a little bit of faith to use on national parks and stuff. Alright, amphitheater completed. Let's start creating great works again. Boom, right there. Tourism's up to 92. Feels good. We want to get the Renaissance walls done. Just get them out of the way. We want to get this farm triangle completed so the city has a good growth line that I can take advantage of. I don't know why it's working, these faith tiles. Food production. Okay, that's your goal right now. My capital better not be working its faith tiles. Food production. Why you would ever work those faith tiles? They're garbage. The city has really bad tiles. Actually, my capital does. Needs help. Needs help big time. So pretty soon. So the way that I play, often the reason why Mont Saint-Michel is bad is because the way that I play, and the way that I progress through the culture tree, and specifically the culture tree, is that there's this massive time compression that doesn't give you the time to build all the things that you need, especially when you're building such a wide empire. So there's not enough time for me to build everything that I need. So expending all the chops that were in the city. Did I not settle here? Oh, I did. I'm just an idiot and forgot to get rid of the pin. But basically, there's just not enough time to build all the things that I want to build. And Mont Saint-Michel absorbed an absolutely huge amount of production and put me pretty behind in some of these cities. Like, I mean, the cities are still strong and still useful, but they're not anywhere near where they should be. I really need to build this intelligence agency. I also need to find time to build a spy. See, this is the hard thing because I kind of backed myself into a little bit of a corner here. Definitely don't care about this. Definitely don't care about that. Okay. Do I get an industrial zone in this city? A +2 industrial zone isn't terrible. What else do I get? I have a theater square up. I'd like to finish the amphitheater. I could pick up a entertainment district. I could pick up... I really need to get these Renaissance walls up, actually. I need to get this granary up. Holy crap, I can't believe I didn't get granary in here. So we're not building a wonder anymore, so we can get rid of that. Okay. Good engineer points could be good. Machiavellianism is for sure good. Wisselbanken is for sure good. We don't actually have enough trade routes to take advantage of that right now. I could use the natural philosophy science. It would actually be pretty damn good right now. Not really going to give me a huge yield though. I think urban planning. I just have so many cities that +1 production like ends up being a lot of production across my empire. So I think that's kind of ends up being worth. Yeah, the reason we're picking up gunpowder is so that we can build musketmen to fight off these guys. In fact, do I have a warrior nearby that I could use to turn into a musketman? Let's see if you can run up there. Run up this direction. We are going to also need to improve this niter to upgrade him to a musketman, so that's something to keep in mind. Right, she has successfully converted my cities. How devilishly annoying of her. I will convert my capital and then immediately purchase an inquisitor so that I can continue to deconvert all of her efforts. Put this guy in alert. Put a farm here. Alright, nice. So that will net me 3 really good growth tiles that I will lock in. I'm going to lock in all the tiles that I think are good. This builder is free to do as he wishes. Or this worker, rather, not builder. Yeah, create another great work. Very nice. We're getting really good value. Whoa. America was on this continent too. Interesting. So France hates me. She won't give me open borders, so I can't go explore here, which is fine. Poland likes me enough to probably give me open borders. I'm going to see if she wants to do a religious alliance. Maybe she'll stop sending her goddamn religious units to me. Cultural alliance, please. And economic alliance with Japan. Well, I'll go for military alliance. It sounds like more fun. It demands some gold from me, but that'll be okay. You want to get alliances with as many people as possible because you want to keep everyone happy, because you want to be trading with people and you don't want to be going to war when you're doing a tourism game. Oh, she's continuing to spread. Attack me. Hey, we got a sailor unit. You are going to fortify until healed. Over here, we built a galley. This galley is basically poised to just go explore the new world, because I think there is still one civilization that I haven't met, which is really annoying because I want to meet all the civilizations, because you only generate tourism against civilizations that you've met. So you can see here, this civilization, I have 0 lifetime tourism, whereas someone like France, who I've known for a very long time, I have 4,000 lifetime tourism, and somebody who I've met recently, like, I guess America or Japan's fairly recent. I only have 1,200 against them. I need to get trade routes with all of these civs, so I need trade routes pretty soon, but that's conflicting with my need to get medieval walls up, so that's rough. It's hard to find the time to do it all. Magnus is established. I think I'm going to chop out a trade route in here, so we'll get to work on that. Monument, go. Archer, switch. Crossbowman, go. Wait there. Another Inquisitor. You go here. Maybe you can absorb a hit for that guy. Alright, 1 build charge remaining. Who owns this mine? This is another thing. I want to make a complaint to Firaxis, okay? Who owns this tile? Let me ask you a question, right? Which city owns this tile right here? Okay? I want you to answer this question. Because goddammit, Firaxis, I click on Changsha, okay? Changsha sure as hell doesn't own this tile, okay? Changsha does not own this tile, alright? Now, Chengdu can't work this tile, okay? So it doesn't make any sense if Chengdu owns this tile. Now, I'm 99% certain that Chengdu is the city that owns this tile, but it can't work this tile. So there is no reason for it to own this tile, okay? Jian, okay? Jian can't possibly work this tile, right? So Changsha is literally the only city I have that can work these 2 tiles, yet it does not own these 2 tiles, all right? I want you to, Firaxis, I want answers, all right? I want answers. These are 2 perfectly viable tiles that I have to micromanage and check to make sure that the cities are able to work it, okay? That's stupid. That's really, really stupid. I should not have to do that. And it happens more often than not. Fuck. I'm not ready for war. I need another 5 turns. Can I purchase a unit to help? Anything with good combat strength. 36. See, if I were to purchase a knight, that would help significantly by buffing up the power of my cities. So let's see if we can get a couple of 100 gold here from trading. Pearls? You like pearls? You would give me 7 gold for pearls. 7, that's like 200 gold. That'll be 210 gold. You'll probably ask for a bit less. I'll go down by like 15. Oh, you actually like me a lot, so you'll take almost... You actually almost take full price for these. No, you only want a discount of 6 gold on that. Alright, so that gets me... I need 720 gold. That gets me quite a bit closer. Let's talk to Poland. Make a deal. So you'll take a similar price. You might even actually take a bit more. Oh wow, you're gonna take a lot of gold for this. Wait, how much gold did you offer? Really? You were taking like 220 nearly? Oof, not 2020, that's a... Whew. That's not what I wanted. 220. Wow. Wow. Okay. Alright. Hey, okay. I'll take it. That should actually let me buy it. So you should see the combat strength of my cities significantly increase once I purchase the knight. Boop. 48 combat strength now. That's going to make things a little bit easier on me. I really need to build other things other than units right now. Crouching Tiger is actually pretty good here because I have tiles that they can sit in. Oh god, you need to be a crossbowman. In fact, you need to fall back. Do I have nationalism? I do have nationalism. I need to start combining some units together. God damn. In that case, build me a knight. This war's going to be over before that knight is built, but whatever. Yup. You wait there. Finish that. Get the market. Boom, boom. Very good. Are you still needing to trade with Chengdu? What's your food income like? Pretty terrible. You're going to need a food trade route. Trade with Chengdu. Bomb. Go. Trading with Chengdu because we need food in the capital. Capital city. Can you make units in a reasonable amount of time? Take you 10 turns to make a Crouching Tiger. That is a long ass time. Should make me a crossbowman. Do I have the card that I could slot in? Fortunately, 3 gold. Can I research? Right. Colonialism. Once we finish colonialism, we might be able to slot a card in for faster unit construction. We'll see. Really want musketmen. It's going to be tough to get it if I don't have an armory. Yeah, you're going to be late there, buddy. Alright. France didn't aggress too hard. Looks like I spooked him.
Remember that politics.
It's good. It's always good to give good spooking. Spookening. Alright, do I shoot? What do I shoot? Here's the questions, right? Because what I shoot greatly impacts the outcome of this war. I need to get rid of the power of these ranged units. They're the big threats on the board. I can deal with melee units with range units. I just need... It's hard to deal with range units, so with melee units, if you know what I mean. Toronto has gone to war with me, which is totally fine. Give the city another production tile. It's starting to get somewhere useful. You head down this way. Alrighty. Now, I could keep trading for gold. Let's talk to Gandhi. Maybe I could get a little bit gold, maybe purchase something. Economic alliance. How's that sound? Give me the money. It's like, yep. Make a deal. I'm gonna buy my wine. Okay, you'll give me like 240 gold. Deal. Deal. 240 gold, possibly more? No, not much more. In fact, 241, just barely. Right. That gives me a bit more money to play around with. Let's talk to Japan. You already have my wine. You have my wine. Okay. Over to 300 gold. Not really much that we can spend on that, but it gets us closer to doing something with our gold, at least. This builder has nowhere to go. I could attack. Give you a minor victory. Sure, I'll attack for the experience. We'll spread our damage out. To spread the experience that we're granting our enemies out. Wowzers. 68 damage from a single shot from a crossbowman. That is the power of a core. And that is the power that we need to be careful of. Okay, we could double shot this guy. I don't think we can kill it. We can definitely kill this guy if we triple shot him, though. We could do hilarious amounts of damage to this guy, though. We can punish this guy for going deep. Punished. Consider yourself punished, kid. Okay, we're killing bunches of units through the Great Francis. This is what we talk about when we talk about the AI not being very good at offensive and defensive wars. They don't know how to use their units effectively. They get like one good shot of war. As long as you have walls up and a reasonable number of units and not too much of a technology disparity, you can pretty much defend the AI forever. I'm worried about this guy getting poop stomped, so I'm going to upgrade him into a swordsman. Renaissance walls. I need those walls up for when we get conservation. Time's running out on being able to get those in a timely manner. Go ahead and improve that. We're improving this and then we're chopping. I could move out and attack, but I want to keep this knight alive until I can turn him into a core. France should be at war with multiple people because she declared on me. Ha! Feels good, man. She's at war with half the world. Get wrecked. Okay. She's starting to try to do some damage to my cities. She's trying to find a weak point, basically. We need to kill this chariot. Not chariot. The catapult is important to kill. Just we need to get unit kills full stop. If we can get a unit kill every turn or two, that's really, really good. Really cuts down on the threats on the board. Right, we got a granary in here. Let's get the medieval walls. All right, you're hanging on. We're going to build the plantation. You're going to move here and combine with this guy so that we get a more powerful unit. That'll also give us a little bit of era score from having a core. You stay there. You could kill here. That would leave you vulnerable to a knight attack, but I think it's worth it to kill. You'll get a promotion from that. You're going to go jump into the city to play safe. You're continuing to explore for me. You're waiting there until I get Caravel tech. See, he doesn't know what to do now. He's like, I killed all of his units. He's trying to find safe places to stand. See, he's standing here because he's like, oh, I don't want to be in range of 2 city shots, but he's actually in range of a lot more damage over here than he thinks. Let's shoot this guy here. We're going to go here. Then we're going to take Battle Cry. We are going to shoot there. And then shoot there. So you can see, because we have lots of walls and we had lots of units in position with relatively even tech, and we had the availability to boost the combat strength of our cities, we were able to very easily hold off this war. And now France is in really deep shit because she's at war with a bunch of different players. We could, if we wanted to, take Bordeaux, for example. It would be expensive. We would almost certainly want to get a couple of bombards to make it easier. I don't think we could do it without bombards. We could save up and do that. I don't know if I will. Really good coastline for seaside resorts here, though. What has she got in this city? A commercial hub and a holy site. That's pretty good. Also, there's a bunch of shops in here that I could use. We may go on the offensive here. We'll think about it. Let me think about it for a minute. I'll think about it over the next couple of turns. I definitely need to do it with bombards if I'm going to go to war at all. Renaissance walls have been completed in here. We definitely want to get the granaries of the city. Well, it's at -1. It's got plenty of time before we need to get the granary. What we're going to work on instead is we are pretty close to getting our first artist. So I'm going to get an art museum in here. Right. Get up here and chop. Put a mine there. Get my cities some production. Alright, good stuff, good stuff. Poland must be making crazy faith right now if they're just spamming me with that amount. 180 faith per turn, that's really not a lot. I'm quite surprised at the amount of apostles they're able to just maintain in the field. It's pretty crazy. Your embassy is welcome. You're more than welcome. So I think I might take this opportunity to go on offensive war. I do need to be careful about how much I take because I don't want to piss off the rest of the world by going offensive in a war that I don't need to. I'm going to dip forward here carefully and just kill this. And then I'll dip this guy to the left to provide cover. So we have siege tactics now. We are going to go ahead and grab cartography so that we can embark. It'll also give us more gold from fishing boats, and we do have a couple of those. We are going to chop here. Then we're going to use the overflow to finish the workshop. We also have trade routes now. I think our trade route was murderized, so we're going to have to try to restore that. We also need to find time. I don't actually think I need this crossbowman. What I could do is I could build a catapult. I need to build a catapult somewhere quickly. 17 production, 18 production, 25 production. How fast can you build a catapult? Need to build it in less than 6 turns. 5 turns is perfect. How fast can you build a catapult? I want 2 of them. 6 turns. Right, we'll go for something else first. We'll pick up shipbuilding, then go for metal casting. This will give me time to build catapults, right? That'll give me time. I want 2 catapult cores. Could overflow into a catapult here. That feels pretty nice. I don't need to though. I'd rather get the workshop done and then maybe bum 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 bum. Probably better to get the workshop because of long-term production gain. You're waiting there. Alright, so we're going to try and do a slow siege push as a follow-up here. Again, this decision can cripple us. Well, not cripple us, but significantly hurt us. But because we're playing on Emperor, we can make these kind of mistakes freely and not be punished too hard for it by the game. Okay, that workshop will be done soon. You're going to head up this way to explore this territory. This Inquisitor is holding position because I'm still looking out for any apostles from Poland. It looks like things are good for now. I'm going to do just a bit of gentle scouting with my knight. And call that and go to the next turn. Looks like a city-state has declared war on me. Ah, Australia. Australia is actually a huge problem. Australia is one of the strongest civils in the game.
Nothing but a plank between a sailor and eternity.
And as I was just thinking, they're definitely top research. Look at this. 159 research per turn. They're almost 10 techs ahead of me, triple my science. So, this is another thing you're going to learn about high difficulty. Certain civilizations are way stronger than others. So a few that stand out to me, Sumeria, Australia, and Korea, all because they're really, really good at generating yields. They start to get pretty scary when you're playing against them on high difficulty. So those are civs to watch out for. So the fact that Australia is in this game is pretty bad. But if I can get an eye on his cities, he is a really good target to steal from. And I really should be already stealing... I should really already be stealing money from AIs with spies. But I just, I haven't had time to build spies. That's really the problem here. I'm building a spy here in this city. 22 turns. 22 turns is way too many turns for a spy. Just get me Renaissance walls. That's the only thing you're really useful for, is generating a little bit of tourism. I could get a spy in here in a reasonable amount of time. 7 turns is pretty reasonable. Or I could get a 6-turn catapult to push on Paris. I really don't like the idea of going to war, but I think it's good. It's just good to show how you conduct a war on high difficulty easily. This isn't the most effective way to go to war. This is just the easiest way to go to war. And that is to build siege units and slowly push. Kill there. You're going to fortify there. You're waiting until I have the tech. Let me just make sure that... Okay, we need to delay this more. Let's grab education. The reason why we're delaying it is because we want to upgrade these units into bombards. Even though this says 5 turns, right? If we finish this and there's 5 turns exactly left of this catapult, it will convert all the catapult's production into bombard. So what you need to do is you need to finish the unit before you finish the tech. You can't have them finish on the same turn. You have to finish the unit 1 turn before you finish the tech, or have a boost that lets you finish the tech on the same turn as you finish the unit. Right? I hope that makes sense. Otherwise your production is very complicated and difficult. I will get a little bit of gold off you, that's fine. Right, we have a great artist. This great artist, what I could do is move this out of the capital city, and then I can at least get one of these going early, which will get me a little bit more culture and tourism. In the meantime, you're going to pop in here, convert the city. Not quite a conversion, but it'll get us closer. We currently have the most pressure. No, almost the most pressure. We have the most pressure per turn. You get down here, fix this city. Fix this city. I'm pretty sure these guys can only do inside my own territory, but converting all these cities back is good for my gold income. It's good for everything. Right, let's have a look here. I could do unit pillaging over here. That seems like a fun time. I could also conquer La Rochelle. The city doesn't seem very good. I'd much rather let Paris keep that crap city. Why don't you jump up here and improve that? I could also get musketmen at this point if I really wanted to. Wouldn't be a bad move. He wants to buy hemorrhoids off me. Hell no, you can't have my hemorrhoids. Alright, there's universities. We are going to want to build universities. It's a matter of finding time. There's Alpine training. Might be a good idea to pick this up on this guy too. We actually need to improve this niter first. Did we get conservation? No, we are one tack away from conservation. Let's pick up... I'd like to kill a unit with a knight to get military science. Can we now go for this? Okay, so all of my catapults will finish before I research metal casting, which is perfect. Medieval walls completed. Renaissance walls go. Another great rider. Holy crap.
Oh, swear not by.
Medieval walls have been completed in here. Alright, let me have a think. Could do a national park here. If we got a couple of forests in and around here, this could be a national park. I'd have to buy those tiles. Want to spend that money? Yes, we do. We will put a pin. Oop, not there, right there. And we will call it Nat Park. This is for late game tourism. Then we want to have another look at this map mode. We could put another natural park here. Nat Park. And just for the security of it, we will grab that. So that's going to be 2 national parks here in Lindsay. And then we could do a 3rd national park here. We don't need to buy these ones though, because we're not competing for these tiles. I just wanted to make sure I didn't lose national park room. There's 3 national parks over here on the eastern side of my empire. Let's pick up the Renaissance walls. I wonder if Matterhorn is near ocean. Do galleys get land combat units? Nope. That answers that question. Alright, so we have set our religion. 5 turns until this. We're going to try to conquer Bordeaux and maybe Paris, since there's some really good districts and stuff in here. We could basically steal their infrastructure. We want to be careful, though. Don't want to get denounced because... We don't want to get denounced by the entire world, because having open borders with people gives you a tourism bonus. But we're generating so much tourism, it might not even be a problem. So, I think it's a good opportunity to show you how to conduct a war in the mid to late game after you've had your ass kicked. I'm going to call that the end of the episode. I want to thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying this series. Please remember to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. Remember to leave a like if you want to directly support my channel. And remember to leave a comment if you want to give me your feedback. Other than that, I want to say I love you all very much. And I'll see you next time.